Happy October 1st, 2020. I decided that I wanted to make a video today because today marks 1 year since I had my second surgery of 2019, and this is essentially marks a year since I had a cycle. So ever since the 26th of September 2019, that was my last cycle, and then like October 2019, somewhere like after my surgery and recovery, is when I found out that I was indeed premenopausal and no longer going to have a cycle anymore. So now this is my 1 year anniversary of not having a cycle. And I mean, I kind of am indifferent about it because I like not having a cycle, because me having endometriosis made my cycles like hell on earth. But you know, it just makes me feel like, I don't know, because that means I can't have kids. But I'm hoping that like I've been somewhat indifferent about not having a cycle and being premenopausal, because that means, you know, I can't have kids because I don't have a cycle. But I'm just hoping that, you know, God works out in my favor and gives me that baby by immaculate conception that I always said I was gonna have. So hopefully, like, if my cycle, you know, doesn't come, that baby come by immaculate conception, but it's still gonna come by immaculate conception because I ain't got no tube, no, you know, ovary, no stuff like that. But either way it goes, yeah, I'm just hoping that later on down the line, like, I just have the opportunity to at least have enough cycle to freeze some eggs or something like that. That's just kind of what I'm hoping works out in my favor. I'm hoping that's what's, you know, in the cards for me. But yeah, like I said, I have not had a cycle for an entire year. It's probably been, I don't know, it's so 50-50, because it's really awesome never having a cycle, but then again, it's like the hot flashes are, like I said, they're hell. It's definitely hell on earth just having hot flashes. It's no fun at all. Like, it's the craziest feeling I've ever had being premenopausal. That's why I'm just like, ooh, Lord, I don't know what you got in store for me, but it must be good because you're going to be going through all this stuff. So, you know, I'm just right with you. Let my faith be as strong as a mustard seed and let you do what you do, because, yeah, I don't know what you got in the cards for me, sir. So, I don't know. But I'm just really shocked because going through my recovery, like, I can't imagine. I mean, I guess I have to imagine because I'm here now, but I could not imagine in 2019 being, you know, as happy and vibrant as I am right now, especially because I have like this huge, I'm not gonna say it's huge, but I have, you know, a scar on my stomach from my incision of my surgery where I thought I was gonna always be hidden, never wear crop tops again. But your girl, you know, I'm still real cute now out here. So, you know, my scar, I've actually embraced having a scar. I am an endometriosis warrior, baby. Who can have 2 surgeries in a year and bounce back like this? And I'm getting thicker. You know, the girls trying to, you know, be like syrup, thick and rich. Okay, I'm coming for it. That's all I'm doing for the rest of my life, is trying to be thick and rich. Like, I'm like syrup, like I said. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just in a really good mood, because just knowing that it's October the 1st and just knowing like how much of a struggle it was for me 2019, just trying to like regain my life after everything that I went through, and just like having to cope with not having a cycle, not being able to have kids, being premenopausal, like that was a huge shock for me. But I'm handling it a lot better than I thought I would, because I'm such a crybaby. I cry every day of my life. I love to cry. I cry when I'm happy. I cry when I'm sad. So I'm just really proud of me, just knowing that I actually like, I survived. Like I said, surgery, I survived the recovery, I'm surviving being premenopausal. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just happy to be an endometriosis surgery survivor, endometriosis warrior, because my cousin has endometriosis, and I think she's stage 3. I'm stage 4. Hers is chronic too. Mine was chronic. But she just had surgery. She ended up losing her memory after surgery. Like, I mean, she has it back now, but for like a couple weeks, maybe a month or 2, she did not have memory. Like, it was scary. And this is during coronavirus. That's all happy. Mine happened before coronavirus, because I was in and out of the hospital for an entire year. But I couldn't imagine her being in the hospital having to deal with coronavirus. Like, she was nervous from what she could remember, or before she lost her memory before surgery. She just knew she didn't want to be there after surgery. She didn't know what was going on, because she had no memory. Not even my auntie, her mom, like, she didn't remember anything. So I was just like, I'm so glad I didn't have to go through that. So So I don't know, like I said, it's just crazy having to be in this predicament. Endometriosis is something that I did not know about before I got diagnosed with it last year, but when I found out and I got diagnosed with it, trust me, I went heavy into Google, I went heavy into YouTube. I wanted to know as much as I could, and there's not much that I can know because that's not much that they know. Like, it's not even something you can get diagnosed with until they cut you open and see it, because for years I knew something was wrong and they were like, there's nothing wrong with you, but endometriosis is something you cannot see until you physically cut open someone's body and see what endometriosis look like and what's going on and what's going wrong. So I don't know, I just know, only thing I know that I don't like about not having a cycle is I know like the cycle cleans your body out. So I'm like, dang, how my body clean this body out? Because I'm only 28, still got a lot of, you know, shedding that's gonna happen inside this body, and I don't need to build up and get all, you know. That's what I'm just like, that's what I'm still trying to figure out now. Like, how does that work out? Like, I guess because my uterine line isn't shedding, maybe is that why I don't have a cycle? Like, there's nothing inside of my body? Because yeah, because your cycle is where it cleans up from the uterine line shedding. So maybe my uterine line ain't shedding, and that's why it ain't really nothing to clean out. But good thing the vagina itself is a self-cleaning organ, so I ain't got to worry about that. But yeah, I'm all over the place. So like I said, I was just really excited that it's October the 1st, and it just makes me think about the fact that I am a surgery survivor. I was going into surgery this time last year. I'm out. I'm better than ever. Boom, boom. And not trying to go back. So if you have endometriosis, or if you have like horrible cycles or anything like that and you're trying to figure it out, you know, just reach out to me, because I like being like an activist for like stuff that I'm passionate about, like Black Lives Matter and endometriosis, like breast cancer, you know, like stuff like that. Like I'm a philanthropist, so I love being an entrepreneur and philanthropist. I love everything just about like helping people, because that's just me naturally. So yeah, that's really all I have for this video. Like I said, I'm just really excited to be here. I thank God for being with me every step of the way, because without him, trust me, I would have, shoo, baby, because it was times I went to sleep and I didn't know if I was gonna wake up, because I was 82 pounds and I was really malnourished and scared. But I'm here now. I'm healthy. I'm real healthy now. Your girl's getting the game. So that's all I have for this video. Leave some love in the comments. Share this video to your socials. Stay tuned in by subscribing, and I'll holler at y'all in my next video. I'm out. Go get it. Hey, you looking good, girl. You looking good today. You looking good, girl. You looking good today. Ooh, let me capture that. Yes, hands free. Get this moment. I'm hoping this camera is, I hope my iPad is not in the way. Okay, boom, good, it's not. Okay, so yeah. Hey, bounce.